Hey family, this is Kim Cooper coming at you live from Columbia, Maryland, brought to you by HempWorx because hemp works. So my topic today is, my Parenting Chronicles. We learn from the good and the bad. What I am hearing from my child is he has an excuse for his negative behavior. So if he does something in school that is just wrong, he can say, well, I saw such and such do it, so I did it. Thankfully, so far, he hasn't called me out yet, but my day is coming, I'm sure. But I am trying to get him to understand no matter what you see others do, you can learn from it. You can watch someone do something that's kind. You can watch someone do something that's right and understand, okay, that is a correct action. But you can also see someone do something that's damaging to another person. You can also see someone do something that's illegal. And you are clear that that's the wrong thing to do. So I'm trying to teach him about boundaries. One thing is there are boundaries here at home. Everywhere you go, there are boundaries. So I'm trying to teach him at school. You may have one boundary in art class. You may have a different boundary in English language arts. You may have another boundary in physical education. But everywhere you go, you need to understand your boundaries. And I always tell him, your boundary could be this very large space. My child is going to operate right on the edge of the boundary. He's going right to the edge. I'm like, can you stay like in the middle of the, right? Because if you right on the edge, all somebody got to do is bump you and knock you off balance and you're outside the boundary. So I'm trying to teach him, stay within your boundaries, stay far within your boundaries, stay far away from the edge, and don't run towards a bunch of foolishness. I tell him all the time, I say, don't run towards evil. The Bible says, don't run towards evil. You don't need to know everything that's going on. Sometimes you need to be the one going the opposite way so you can tell the story. Sometimes you don't want to be caught up in the middle of stuff. You want to be the one telling the story. So I guess I'm kind of ministering to myself right now because I don't ever want to be a person who follows error. So that's what I'm trying to teach him. Don't operate. I can't support you when you do stuff wrong. I need you to, I've taught you right from wrong. The Bible has taught you right from wrong. You know what you're supposed to do. You know what you're not supposed to do. You're making unwise choices. And even as adults, we do that. But as a child, he's just doing it like on a regular basis every day. I got an email from his teacher. He's been working on a paper that should have been due last Friday. He just finishes it maybe Wednesday or Thursday night this week because that's when the teacher communicated with me that it was late. And I'm asking him, well, what took you so long? Nobody really pushed him to do it, so he felt it was okay to turn it in late. And I'm telling him, you're messing with your reputation when you turn things in late or don't do a good job. It demonstrates to people that you're not concerned about the boundary that they've set. You don't respect their boundary. So your teacher set a boundary with a due date. You missed a deadline like it's nothing. And that's disrespectful. So that's what I'm trying to teach my son about honoring boundaries. Wherever you go, you need to find out what those boundaries are. You can't go to a foreign country, for instance, and vandalize a car or you will get beat with a caning stick. I know that that's probably an old story and I'm telling on myself how old I am. But don't go to foreign countries tearing up because their laws are different from ours. And what may result in a slap on the wrist in the United States may get you some hard time beating rocks in another country. So don't go to another country acting crazy. You have to go do your research. What are the boundaries there? What are you not supposed to do there? What is disrespectful there? And honor that. So that's what I'm trying to teach my son. Learn from what goes wrong and learn from what you know is right. You can watch people and see they're doing something wrong. You know you're in an environment that people shouldn't be yelling and screaming and cussing and acting crazy. Does that mean because one person yells and screams and curses and acts crazy that you're going to do the same thing? No, that's not. That's just somebody else doing wrong should not give us license to do wrong. If one person drives down a one-way street the wrong way, I'm not going to turn down the one-way street because they did it. I see it's a one-way street, so why am I going to follow them in their error? I don't know. I just felt that was something that I needed to share, because that has been really bothering me this week, because he is starting to do things because he sees somebody else doing it. And I'm telling him another thing: don't be a follower. I'm not rearing you to be a follower. I'm rearing you to be a leader. If you get in trouble, at least let it be your idea. Don't get in trouble following them behind somebody else. That's just embarrassing. So that's what I have today. Again, brought to you by HempWorx, because hemp works. It really works. So if you are open to an opportunity to have a business, let me know. If you are open to having your general health issues relieved and alleviated by an awesome product, let me know. All my information is in my bio, or you can contact me directly. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome and blessed evening. Talk to you soon. Good night.